This really changes everything.
If you think your school buddy is the craziest man in the world, then think again. Wait, what? Can't figure out who could be more insane than him? Oh gosh, it means you have yet to meet the craziest car manufacturers in the world. Why? Because these car designers have come up with doors that will make you scratch your head and wonder what they were thinking while creating these cars. I believe that they were either drunk or had a bad breakup. The second is accurate because such a prime level of creativity comes when your girlfriend says no. Hey, I'm not talking about that refusal. Well, we don't have the right to peep into their personal lives even though they have been publicly demonstrating what is going on in their lives by designing such crazy car doors every year. Nah, I'm not overreacting, man. Just imagine you are trying to open up the car door, but suddenly it swings like a butterfly, revealing a brand new McLaren F1. Yes, you heard that right. The McLaren F1 has butterfly doors. Butterfly doors that make you feel like you are entering a cocoon. I guess these doors are created for biology students to experience real-time metamorphosis while driving. However, it's not recommended if you look like a caterpillar. I mean, if you are afraid of caterpillars. In that case, you can enjoy the weirdest opening and closing of the Koenigsegg Regera. This car has the Dihedral synchrohelix actuation doors. Wow, what a name. It sounds like a scientific experiment gone wrong. This door will make you feel like you're in a spaceship from Star Trek. You don't even have to worry because aliens won't beam me up while driving this. But you'll surely be the talk of the town with this car though I can't guarantee good discussions. However, if you really want to be the talk of the town, especially with your neighbors, then buy a Lamborghini Aventador with the Scissor door system. These doors are so crazy that they look like they could slice through a tank. Maybe the designers were hoping to allow their passengers to cut through traffic like a knife through butter. You can also cut your neighbor's edge with these doors. But be sure to ask them first, otherwise you might end up with a lawsuit. But if you're not quite ready to go full on James Bond with your car doors, the BMW Isetta might be the perfect fit. Sure, it might look like a glorified egg on wheels, but this car's door is at the front and it swings out like a refrigerator door. So if you're feeling hungry on the road trip, this car might be handy. Just be sure not to confuse it with an actual refrigerator or you might end up with a melted ice cream mess. While getting messy, how can I forget the dynamic design of the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL? These doors don't swing out like a refrigerator, oh no, they open up like a seagull spreading its wings, except with more metal and less bird poop. Or would I say these doors open up just like a bird's wings? That's where it gets its name, I guess. They say this car is a classic, but I think it's just a bird that didn't want to fly. Speaking of birds, we have another bird in the nest, the Lykan Hypersport with reverse Dihedral doors. It's like the car is trying to spread its wings and take off into the sky. But don't worry, you won't need to call air traffic control to clear your way out of traffic. These doors are just for show, and what a show they are. The reverse Dihedral doors on the Lykan Hypersport are like the car equivalent of a gymnast doing a backflip. They open upwards and outwards simultaneously, like a graceful swan taking flight. Except, you know, swans don't cost millions of dollars. And when we're talking about money, how can we dare to forget the multi-billion-dollar door design of the Ford GT Guillotine? This door is not just any ordinary car door. It's a perfect combination of luxury and creativity that will make you go wow and ouch at the same time. This door is a prime example of cutting-edge design, no pun intended. It opens up dramatically, just like a guillotine blade coming down to chop off the head of an unlucky victim. And if the victims are really unlucky, they might find themselves trapped inside the Eugeot EX1, wondering how they will escape. But fear not, because Eugeot has a solution. Seat-mounted doors. The doors are actually attached to the seats. So when you want to get out, you just stand up and take the door with you. Who in their right mind would settle for a whimper door when they can have the colossal circular behemoths that graced the 1925 Rolls-Royce Phantom 1 Jonckheere Coupe? These doors are so massive that they could double as an emergency exit for an airplane. And forget about trying to sneak out unnoticed. These doors creak louder than grandma's old rocking chair. But hey, if you're feeling adventurous, go ahead and try to sneak out. Just be warned, the doors are heavy and you need a team of weightlifters to close them behind you. If you're not quite ready to join a gym to operate your car doors, fear not, because the smart Crossblade has you covered with this sleek and stylish blade doors. Oh no man, these doors will put you behind a prison because let's be honest, these doors look like they could slice through a loaf of bread in one swift motion. I mean, forget about parking near other cars. You need a safe distance to ensure that you don't accidentally decapitate your neighbor's side mirror. And don't even think about trying to impress your date by opening up the door for her. Otherwise, you might have to find another date because you can't date a dead person, right? For those who don't mind risking a few sliced fingers or a broken neck, the Lamborghini Egoista's Canopy doors are a perfect choice. These doors open up and forward like a fighter jet cockpit, giving you the feeling that you're about to take off in the sky. Just buckle up and put on your helmet before you hit the road, because safety first, folks. Plus, forget about wearing your favorite hat while getting in and out of the car, because these doors have a negative 2-inch clearance. Regarding clearance, the Bond Bug's lift-up canopy designers must have been inspired by submarine hatches. Instead of opening up to the side like a standard door, this one opens upward like a can of sardines. It's like opening up a clamshell, but instead of finding a pearl, you'll find yourself nestled in the cozy confines of a 3-wheel car. Just make sure you don't accidentally close the canopy on your head when you're getting out. I can't even speak more about such a level of creativity designers have put into creating these car doors. I guess they took these cars as canvases and put out everything they had learned in the art class on it. Even some designers combined with mathematics and ended up with sharp edges, triangular, circular, and all kind of geometrically shaped doors. I've seen some of the craziest car doors in the world, from Gullwing doors to Scissor doors to butterfly doors. It's a wonder why we don't see more accidents involving car doors. Maybe it's because crazy riders have learned to be more careful, or because they're too busy taking selfies with these crazy car doors. Whatever the reason is, we can all agree that these car doors are a testament to human creativity, ingenuity, and our love for flashy things that make us feel like a rock star. Remember to buckle up and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times, otherwise you will lose your life with your car doors. And no police station files a report against deadly doors.